Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Apple Cruisins 1028 here, doing a rapid fire controller mod. We are going to be doing an Arbiter 3. Pretty simple install. First install I've done yet, at least taped mod. So thought I'd tape it, see how it went. So this will be my first mod video for YouTube. I've done lots of modding before with Xboxes and rapid fire controllers. So let's get started here. It's pretty simple. Kit comes with this. Also, little wire. Not too hard. But let's get started. Pretty much I've already soldered or made my points on here already. Just prepped them up ready to go, so make it a little bit easier on the video. Pretty much you have to scratch off the points here underneath the pads, underneath the buttons, so that you can make contact with them. It's pretty much, let's get started. Soldering and everything, not too hard. It's just a lot of time. You gotta just make sure your connections are perfect. Recommend starting with all of the little points, like here, the sync button, do that right away. Do these little connectors off to the side. Also there's connectors on the bottom here. Recommend doing all of those first. They're fairly easy. You don't have to put a lot of work into them. Just adding solder and pushing down on the points. That's pretty much all it is. So let's just keep it going here. I'll add some solder to my tip here. It's not too hard. That's why I made this my first modding thing here. Modding video for YouTube here. I'm doing this for a customer, pretty good friend online, on Xbox Live. I won't name his name just so that he doesn't get in trouble, but it is September 27th, I'm pretty sure today is. So he will have this in the mail later on this afternoon. So he should be pretty happy. Comes with a manual. Comes with pretty much all the directions you need. Comes with a card for the company that actually made this. So in case he needs to get hold of them, he can. It's a fairly quick install, not too hard, and incredibly easy, but it's a quick install. Alright, that's good. Alright, pretty much technique is just put the solder bead on and just kind of bleed it into the other point on the actual controller. Oops. Not having tips on it so that the buttons don't make contact with the board. Doesn't always work the first time you do it. You gotta work at it a couple times. There we go. Good point. So sorry about that, getting it out of the range. Keep going here on this one. Pretty much you just have to prep everything. I recommend prepping everything before you start soldering. Helps out a little bit. Helps with the soldering process. Helps get everything to set perfectly fine. You don't have any problems of it not connecting correctly. So let's take a look here. It also has an additional LED, so you don't have to connect to the LED. It's kind of good about the ribbon cables that they have here. Makes it a little bit easier, and you don't have to tap into the LED on the fourth player input. Alright, so pretty much have that. Now we got to install the right bumper wire here. This is kind of tricky because the wire is not that big. If you can see here, the wire is actually really small. So it's kind of tricky to do it right the first time, but it can be done. Take a little bit of time and do it right the first time. I think I might have made this wire just a little bit too long. A lot a bit long actually. So I should pull that off, get it down to size. Let's actually put that down. Well, I should cut that in about half. So let's cut that in half. Alright, hold on one second here. Sorry about this. Thought I had it all set up. Alright. Let's go back at it and do this again. Put the layer down. And then we will connect it up here. Pretty simple. You know, everybody says motor controllers, they're horrible. They're not that horrible. I've had Arbiters. I've had intensifiers. I will say that the Arbiter 3 is one of the best ones I've done, or I've had. Alright. And there we go. We'll just tuck this wire in right here so it's nice and hidden away so it won't get in the way of the controller. And that's pretty much it, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. There's your Arbiter 3 fully installed. Takes a couple of minutes, been about 9 minutes or so, but that's kind of because I goofed up. But we'll get a battery pack. I'll just plug it in here. And there it goes, lights up. I'll snatch this off here just to show you that it does work. Okay, cool. The battery's not making contact. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So pretty much, if you want to do levels, hold the trigger, hit the button, tell you want to do it, and there you go. It's all set up, ready to go. It also is set up so that you can, if you want to get the glowing thumb joysticks, there's a plug-in right here for it. Pretty much plug and play, and you're ready to go. Been a simple install. If you like it, hit the like, subscribe, whichever you want to do. Dislike it, whichever. Like I said, this is my first modding video. There will be more to come. They will get better. Thank you. Apple Cruising 1028 out.